Hello children, welcome back in XII Academy. So in a last video I solved the question 3. In the previous video solved question 2 and question 1. So now I'm going to solve question 4 of section A, Computer Science 2018 CBSE Board Paper. So as you know, question 4 is totally depend upon the file handling, and this question related to file. In that questions definitely you will get the one question related to the text file and another question related to the binary file. So now concentrate on the question. So look at the question first. What is the question? The question is that a text file named matter.txt. There is a one text file which name is the matter.txt and it contains some text which needs to be displayed. Means you have to show that text on the screen, and there is a condition ki in that way you have to display ki every next character is separated by a hash symbol. So you have to write a function. Actual question is given here. Write a function. Definition for hash display means you have to write a function which name is hash display, and that function will display the entire content of the matter.txt in desired format. Look at this example is given for your better understanding, and don't forget to read the example carefully. So this is the matter.txt file. In that the sentence is written, the world is round, means this is the content of the file. Now the hash display functions, what they do, it's read the each and every character, and every character is separated by hash symbol. Look, first the character is the T, so it means you have to read one character at a time, and the same character you have to display on the screen, and just after the character every character is followed with the hash symbol. Okay, now so move on the solution part. Okay, what the solution is there, how you will do. So first you have to write the if you want to, you write the include, but because you have to write the function only, so no need to write anything, the header file here. You start writing your solution. Hash display, this file does not need any arguments, this method does not need any arguments, so you just you required a file stream object. You may take if stream fin, and you may open your file. The name of the file is matter.txt. so open your file in this way, and you all aware about this ki fin automatically call a constructor. Fin means file in, it's a just name taken by me. You are free to take any name of the if stream object. Okay, and then matter.txt, and now you have to read the file. So you have to read the character. So fin.get ch. What is the meaning of this loop here? This loop read the character till the file pointer does not reach at the end of the file. So get function is used to get a single character, read a single character, and that character is stored in a variable ch. Okay, and this function return fin.get, it will return true till it's able to get a character from your file. So now after reading this, what you have to do, you have to show the character, and just after the character, because question asks you show the hash symbol, so just after the character you have to write this symbol ch hash. Okay, and at last you need to close your file, and this one is the solution of your question. So question number 4A solved completely. Now move on the next question, and that is the question number B. Write a definition for a function total teachers. Means here you have to write a definition for a function that is total teachers. Okay, in C++, what this function will do, read first, it need to be read each object of a binary file. Be careful, it is a binary file. So school.dat, find the total number of teachers. Find the total number of teachers. You have to find the total number of teachers whose data is stored in the file, and display the same. Means you have to show the how many teachers are available in the given records. Means total teachers records he want to the question ask you. So look at this, what is the class of structure is given, class school, and it has an integer variable as code, it has a character variable, character array as name, and variable not. Okay, move down and look at another thing, some more. The method is also given, the method is public method is display. Means this function display the data of the class, so it's a member function of the class. As code has, as name has, not, and ll. And there is a one more method which return type is integer, and the name of the method is r not, and this function return not, and not stands for number of teachers. So this function returns the value of number of teachers. So now move on the answer. So what do you have to do? You have to write down a function which name is total teachers. So total teachers is a function here. Inside the function, what you have to do? You have to first you will create an object of f stream, or you maybe create an object of, I'm just creating an object of f stream, you maybe create object of f stream. You are free to create the any object, because you have to read the file, and be careful, this file is the binary file. So I'm just written f string f in, and I'm giving the name of the file as an argument to this object, and here constructor will call. So what is the name of the file? Schools.that. Inside that you have to write ios binary, because you require to be open a binary file, and as well as it's better you write here ios in and then ios binary, and at last close this and put the semicolon. Okay, so now after that, because file open that, now you want to read an object, because in this question it says that read each object. So you have to read object. It means that you have to read an object which is written in a binary file. An object of what? Object of class school. Object of class schools. It means that you need one more variable on object variable, and that is schools s. I'm just taking as an object of the school class. Okay, and because you have to count something, means what you have to count? You have to count the number of teachers available in a file. So int, I'm just taking a one variable, int count equal to 0. Now file open, object taken, variable declared, and initialized also. So now the next step to read an object, or you may say read a record from a file. So how we will read the records from a file? You just remember this loop, and this is a very universal loop, and it's a very good loop for the practicing. While fin dot read, and you know what is the fin dot read? Char pointer ampersand s comma size of s. Char pointer ampersand s comma size of s. As you know that fin dot read is a function which is used to read and record from a binary file, and this function return true. This function normally return the number of records read by this function, and by default it's reading the one record, because you have written size of s, means you have given the size of one record here, and it will return 0, or you may say it will return false if no more record is available in your file. So now this function reading the records. After reading of record, what you have to do? You have to increase the value of count by s dot r naught, means required to call a member function of a school class, the r naught, and that r naught, this function you have to call, because this function returning the value, return not, and not refer here number of teacher in the school. So s dot naught, and because it says to count the total number of teachers and show the display this message, no need to show the records of the teachers which is read by you. So just close the here, and then after you will write a message cout total number of teachers is count, and this one, and at last you don't forget to close your file. So close the binary file by this function, and this is your solution. And I hope you understand, or you are able to understand the solution in proper way. Okay, so this one is the final solution of your program. Or you may say question number B. Now move to the next question, that is the question number C. 4C. It's a very interesting question. In that question you have to give some information. Now read the question first. Find the output of the following C++ code. Means what you have to find? You have to find the output. This output you have to calculate. How? Data binary file schools that exist on the hard disk with the following records. 10th school B, 10th schools of class schools is declared in the previous question. Means this records contained by a binary file which name is school.date, and the structure of this file is similar to the structure of class school. Okay, so it has a 3 column as code, as name. It has a 3 column as code, as name, and not. Now the records are there. Okay, move to the question. What the question asking you? Now there is a function given void main fstream sfin. Okay, sfin dot open schools dot date. I use binary, I use in. It's okay, no problem. And school as okay, and one object is given sfin 6z 5 into size of s. Now till here I think you are able to understand what is the meaning of this, why this statement is written, what is the meaning. This is the creation of an object of file stream. Okay, this is the way you are opening a file. Means you are opening a file which name is the school.dat. Okay, I use binary, I use in. Okay, in binary mode you are opening a file, I use in. Now the school s, now the object is school s. Okay, now you want, here is the sf in 6z 5 into size of s. What is the meaning of this? It is the meaning of this ki you move the sig pointer, sig getting 6z a function which is moved to, which is used to move the get pointer at particular location. So here get pointers move at the end of the 5 into size of us. It means at the end of the 5th record, because record, the first record start from the 0 and the second record is start at the end of the first record, means the just next character. So if the cursor is here, it is 0, and if the cursor is here, it is the beginning of the second record. It is the beginning of the second record. So don't forget this. So beginning of the second record, and it is written 5. It means you reached here first it's move here, second multiply by 2 into size of, then it's reach here, multiply by 3 into size of, then it's move here, multiply 4 into size of, it's move here, multiply of 5 into size of, it's move here. It means that if I'm going to start reading, definitely I will read this record. Definitely I will read this record. Okay, so now look at the question. What the question is asking you? Question is given a statement sfin dot read cat pointer ampersand s comma size of s. Means you have to read a record just after this. It means that what record is stored in that variable s, the record is 1004 Holy Education School 140, and then it is written s dot display. So what is the format of display? You have to move little bit up, because display, this is the display functions which showing the record, and look at this hash symbol is used here. So it's showing the record in this way: first s code, then hash, then s name, then not, means number of teachers. So you have to show the records here. So how output is given, output is there. So what is the output here? So question number C, and the first it will show the record. So it will show 1004 hash symbol, and then Holy Education School, then again hash symbol, and then number of teachers 140, and cursor move to the new line, because at the end of this it is written /n and l, so cursor is there only. And now cout record means again it is writing the another statement. So cout record colon sfin dot tell g, means he want to know the get pointer, what is the position of the get pointer, and divided by size of s plus 1, because you have already read the records. So it means you are end of the 6th record. At the end of the 6th record, you are here only after reading this record, and it is the beginning of the 7th record. So if you divide, what you will get? Definitely you will get 6 here. Definitely you will get the 6 here, because you are at the end of the 6th record. Do you know what is the size of the one record? Okay, I'll tell you. What is the size of this integer data type? 2 bytes. What is the kind of this character? It's a 20 plus 2, 22. And what is the size of this? It's 2 bytes. So 22 plus 2, it's a 24. So size of one record is 24 bytes. Okay, so if you ask tell G, definitely it will give the output of 24 multiply 6 means it's the 6th records, and 6 plus 1 means you are at 7 record. So the output is 7, and finally sfin dot close. So file gets closed. I hope you all understand this tutorial very well. You are understanding the solution in proper way. If still you have any problem, don't forget to comment, don't forget to message me. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. And if you like this too much, don't forget to share it with your friends. Okay, bye bye, take care, all the best.